So 1,000 tests daily. That is the government's target for the free voluntary mass testing, which will be rolled out in Nairobi for the next 2 weeks. The testing will be in different sub-counties, including Kamukunji, Embakasi, Starehe, Kibra, Makadara, Ruaraka, Langata, and Kasarani. Meanwhile, in Kilifi, KEMRI is enhancing testing among the coastal towns to establish the extent of infection in the region.
For Nairobi, Kenya's metropolis, mass testing remains a high priority. The voluntary and free mass testing will continue in different sub-counties. Friday, 22nd May, testing will be targeting Utawala and its environs. On Saturday, 24th, it will be in Mukuru Kayaba, and Sunday, 24th in Mathare, targeting both Mathare and Huruma residents. It will further be rolled out in the coming week to Westlands, Kibra, Langata, Kasarani, Roysambu, Ruaraka, Makadara, and Kamukunji. KEMRI Kilifi is a critical testing center in the region. Of the 52,507 cumulative tests carried out by 21st May, 8,500 samples have been tested in this site for the counties of
Lamu, Tana River, Kilifi County, Kwale, Taita Taveta, and Mombasa County. So on average, we can receive anywhere between 200 to 300 tests, but then also that depends on how many samples the counties are collecting. So on average, we can receive anywhere between 200 to 300 tests, but then also that depends on how many samples the counties are collecting. I mean, on a very busy day, we have received 600 samples. On a very quiet day, we've received 50 samples.
A key population that has been targeted for mass testing are truck drivers, with concern being meeting the targets and relaying results on time. Kenya shares a border with Tanzania, where the Kenyan side of the border is in Taita Taveta County, while the Tanzanian side is in Himo Town.
We don't know the gap or the period between when one was tested in Kenya and one was tested in Tanzania. So you are on your way down in terms of the infection. The virus's population was really going low. When the sample was taken in Kenya, it was just sufficient. It was still above the testing, as we call it, testing threshold.
With increased cases of COVID-19, mass testing will be crucial.
We started with a small number, but those numbers have been infecting other people, and now we are starting to see that multiplication effect. The second part is also potentially because we have increased our testing capacity. And so we are testing more people, and obviously when you start testing more people, you're more likely to pick up some of the people who you may not have picked up had you not tested.
It is expected that more residents in Nairobi will avail themselves for the voluntary mass testing. This will largely help to determine the extent and true trajectory of the pandemic. Dorcas Wangera, Citizen TV, Nairobi.